Okay, uh, this is Bookie FST. Uh, on this video, I'm going to be strictly I'm going to be strictly on chart pattern, chart pattern, but I'm just going to pick few of them to I'm going to pick few of them to analyze it to know how you can use it to milk your market. So there's nothing hidden in this system. It's just all about process and commitment that you pay on the system. So I know some of us have come across all these chart pattern, and I don't know, maybe using this strategy I'm going to use now might help you to understand it more. Okay, so but I'm not going to take much time on this topic. I think I'm just going to treat either three of the chart pattern. Maybe in our next video we'll continue from where we are going to stop today. So, but uh, on another serious note, if you didn't watch our previous video, please try and watch our previous video. Three in one strategy. Uh, the best uh, uh, Spy Catcher 2022. If you don't watch that, go back to our channel and watch that. I believe those that watch that 3-in-1 strategy, I'm just smiling. I believe some of you guys are a signal provider now. Okay, without wasting much of our time, let's dive into today's business. So I'm going to start with uh, double top pattern. Double top pattern. Sometimes we see something like this. Let me just start it with here. We see something like this, like M. As you can see it on our chart. Okay. So once you see something like this, and they always say it's double pattern, a double top. So, but for you to execute it, you don't know what will happen there, or you don't know how to carry a mark this thing, your analysis there. So, but I'm going to give you a simple uh, insight of it. I'm going to give you a simple insight of it. Okay, like you see now, can you see our drawing now? This is what we normally see, but I just want it to be rare. I just want it to be rare so that once you see it on the chart, you will identify it and know what you do. Okay, so now first of all, I'm going to show you some things. This is what you need to do on this double top, where you can take your signals. Uh, where you can take your signals. I don't know if you are seeing what I'm doing. Okay. Just be patient with me. Just be patient with me. I'm not going to last take much time on this video, so I'm just trying to spot some things out. Yeah. First of all, you can see these three arrows on this double top. These three arrows on this double top signify things. Okay. One, that is the entries. If you want to enter this market, so because I'm going to use step index and analyze this. So this is the three places that you are permitted to enter this market if you are trading double top. Okay. So this is the first place you need to enter market, and this is your first TP. Okay. So here now, what we call here now, this first TP, what we call here now is leg line, leg line, leg line. So this leg line now has a support. It has a support. Okay. So now we have a resistance here, and we also have a support here. Okay, so okay, let's just move to the array business. Let me show you in the array business on the chart so that you know what you are doing once you are in the market, once you spot such something like this. Okay, this is the chart. uh let me just uh, let me just bring these things out so that you understand what you mean. Okay. Okay, this is our double top. Sorry for this. Ah, can you see that? That is our M pattern. So, but this is our M pattern in the chart. This is our M pattern in the chart. Okay, so let's just move with the speed of light. Let's move with speed of light. I don't want this thing to last long. Okay, I don't want this thing to last long. Okay, I hope you are seeing what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Like I said, this is our double top here, and here is our double top, and this is our complete M movement. Okay, so how do you take the advantage of this double top? One, first of all, once the market move to maybe here now, as you can see here now, there is a movement here. There is a movement here. Just watch my arrow, and there is another movement here. Okay, so first of all, can you see those two arrow? One, once you see this movement, there's a rejection here. There's a rejection here, and I'm just using 1 hour to analyze this. There's a rejection on this place, so this market also still goes up and still bounce back from that rejection here. So you are not permitted to enter market here because you don't know the movement of the market yet. Okay, till this market touches this place again and form a I have a support here. Okay, and started going up again, reach to that same level of these ones, and also still bounce back. So this is where you know that you take the advantage of this movement, this third hitting. Okay, so once this market hits here, you know that this market did not break here, did not break this place. So the next place this market is going to reach is this place. So that is where we use our this um uh, our tools called short position. Let me just bring it out. Let me just bring it out. Short position. Short position. So if you don't know where to exit or where to enter the market, once you place this short position here, can you see it? Can you see it? The red above is showing you the loss. The green below is showing you the profit that you are going to make. Okay, let me just click out. I click out now. Can you see the blue line now? Can you see the blue line? So it's stopped at that particular leg line here. It's stop here. That is the where the blue line stops. So it's not magic. Can you see it where it stopped at that particular leg line? That is where the blue line stops. You get, so now that is your profit. That is your first tipping. That is where you that is your first tipping. Okay, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Okay, so this is what you are talking about. This is what we're talking about. So So this is what we are talking about. This blue line reaches to this place that are called leg line. Let me just bring my arrow again. Let me just bring my arrow again. Okay, reaches to this place, and that is where it tells you to close your market. That this is my end point for now. Okay, so but this red, you are not going to leave it like this. This red, you are not going to leave it like this. This is not where you are going to leave your stop loss. So your stop loss and your take profit can never be the same. Okay, you are always estimated to lose low than your this thing, your profit. Then we have to bring this red down to a bit close. Okay, why are we bringing it a bit close? So that if the market decide to change, then we know that we will be in the safe side. Okay, so that is just it. Sorry. Uh, okay, sorry. Let me just delete it and bring it back again. So, short sale. Okay, okay. So we are expected to bring it close, a bit close. So this is where our estimated loss should be. Okay, so that if the market decide to go against us, then we are not going to lose much. Okay, so that is how you can use this strategy to uh, milk your market. So apart from this particular, but this third line, apart from this particular third line here now, so the another place that you are permitted to enter this market now is when this leg line broken. This red out, this arrow now is when this line broken here now. This resistance, that is where you come again. You bring your short position, your short position tools, your short position tools, and place it below the this thing. Yeah, this is where we are taking our profit again. So this is the estimated profits. So this is our estimated where our profit should be. Before you see that is it. So but on a normal, as a good trader, you know that something, the market must react here as a good trader, because now here now is a complete, is a rejection. There is a rejection. There is a support here. There is a support here. So you can use this place as what, as your final take profit. But sometimes it might not reach this place that it turns back. So that is why it's good for you to use this. Okay, can you see where the profit stops? It stops here. Okay, so now can you see the market still continue going down? This is where you enter your market and also exit the market without no issue in the market. Okay, so that is just it. So there I'm finished explaining double top. So let's move to another pattern again. I said I'm going to treat three pattern. I'm going to treat three pattern. Then we are good to go for the day. Okay, let's the last pattern that I'm going to choose now is um the folly wedge pattern. Okay, let me just do it a bit. Sometimes we see maybe um let me sorry for that. Sorry for that. Okay, we do see a drawing like this. Uh, because why I'm just trying to make it to be real is that some people will see these drawings, but sometimes they will not understand what it means. Okay, so something like this, something like this, you see something like this, something like this. So sometimes you see something like this. This is falling wedge. So that is this move. This market now have a movement. It really has a movement. So you need to know the movement of this market. So all this pattern they are seeing is not named, it's just a movement of the market. Okay, if you know how these things works, definitely you understand the system. You really understand the system. So let's, without wasting much time, I see you are taking time. Without wasting time, so let's go to see how we work with this falling wedge in our ray chart. Okay, and how you can identify them. Okay, so if you are a trader, you have to choose a particular pattern. You have to choose a pattern. You have to choose a pattern that will be working for you. It's not a pattern that is working for somebody that is going to work for you. That is why you need to run around the system and check which one is the best for you and which one work for you best. Okay, the one that you can easily execute without no fear in the market. Can you see this a beautiful picture of this falling wedge here? What you are seeing here is almost the same thing that what you are seeing here. Can you see that? So how do you trade this? Okay, one, if you are analyzing this in on phone and you don't have all these tools that TradingView have here, the best thing to do now to choose this thing to execute your market here. Once you spot this and is a perfect triangle, your that is a falling wedge, perfect triangle. The only thing you do now to execute your market, come here to the back of the triangle. Just measure the wideness of it. Just measure the wideness of it. Can you see what I'm doing here now? Just measure the wideness of the triangle. Just as in, can you see what I did now? So after measuring it, just carry the length of these things and put to your what? Your breakout in that falling wedge. You get? So once you put it on there, that breakout, that is it, where it will reach before it starts what? Dropping down. Okay? Now I'm just doing this in case if you are not doing it on the system. That is what I'm just doing this. Okay? So the length of the length of this the back of this triangle is what is going to be as your profit. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? So that is just it. So without wasting time, I don't want to waste much time. So once you spot this thing out, fine. Yeah, we have two different support and resistance. We have horizontal resistance, we have dynamic ones. All this one, like this one I'm dropping now is support, horizontal support. But what about those dynamic ones that you don't see? What about those dynamic ones that you don't see? That is where trend line comes in. Okay, so now, for instance, for now, if I should leave this in now, there is a resistance here, there is a support here. Okay, but that is not the clear picture of what happened here. The clear picture of what happened here now is the following way. Okay, let me just remove this one. Let me just remove this resistance here. But you have to know that there is a this thing here. Okay. Click out now. Okay. Okay. So this is the clear picture of what happened here. So what do we do next? After finding out that this falling wedge here now is this falling wedge here now after finding out that this is a falling wedge, the next thing we do, you just bring our tools. Simple. Bring our tools. This one, this time around, we are not going to pick short position. What you are going to pick here now, because it's a buy, is a long position. You pick the long position, place it at the top of the this thing. Okay. So now, can you see the estimated profit that is giving us? Okay. Can you see the estimated profit that is giving us from this breakout to here? That is where you will exit before you should have any issue. See, as you can see now, there is a rejection here. So that means automatically, possibly before this market reach here, it will turn down. It will bounce back, I mean to say. Okay. So, but these tools try to give us a quick take profit before that particular place. Can you see that? That is how it work. That is how it work. So, without wasting much of time again, let's dive into the last pattern of the day. There are so many patterns, but I just want it to be brief. Okay, there are so many patterns. So, let's move to the last pattern, which is head and shoulder. Okay. This is the last strategy, or the last pattern that I'm going to treat today. So this is the head and shoulder. We all know how head and shoulder looks like. If you don't know, it will look like it looks like something like this. Looks like something like this. Okay. So once you see something like this, you know that it's head and shoulder. So now can you spot it out here? So if you are just true, if you are good in the system, you have to know all those things. We've seen the charts. For you seeing the charts, you have already know what is playing out there. Okay. Only for you to see the charts, you have already know what is playing out there. Okay. So that is just it. So this is our head and shoulder. But I'm just trying to make a little bit analysis here. Okay. Uh, so that you see how this market uh, works, see how everything works here. So now this is this is our first shoulder. This is our head. This is our second shoulder. So how do you take advantage of these things? Okay. So for me, spotting out these things now, this is the best selling point for me. Okay. Once this market break this channel now, and the only thing allow you to retest. Can you see a beautiful picture of retest? Retest and went down. So, but this is not how you can just trade it. So, but once you find out that this shoulder have already formed, this head, because this head have formed, the next thing you wait is for the second one. This is where you take the advantage of the market. This is where you take the advantage of the market. So once this one tests, then the only thing you do is just bring your tools sharply, no wasting time. Bring your tools, short position. Now this time around is sell, short position. Once it breaks out, then you drop your tools. Okay, then you minimize your loss. You see, you take your profits and we are good to go. So I don't see any difficulty in all those things that I do here now. So but the only thing you just take is you only need to take you time for you to understand the system. Okay. So but just challenge yourself. If someone can understand this to this point, that means automatically the person has no two head, and the person only have one head. So just challenge yourself. I believe you can do better than this. Okay, I believe you can do better than this. So, and just my little advice: don't feel too big to learn from anybody. You can see a trader very close to you, and you see it doing well. Okay, but because the person is very close to you, you will not value the person. Okay, and they say that that's one bottle of water that's been sold in your street 100 naira. If you look for that same bottle maybe at one expensive hotel or one expensive restaurant, you find out that that same bottle they are selling it maybe 500 naira. Okay, what's really happened? What happened there is place. You get? That is the only thing that change the values. Okay, so that's the same water has the same taste. Okay, so that means that same person that you are neglecting that is very close to you, there is a place that you find himself now or find herself, you find out that that person has a value. Okay, so once you take advantage of every trader that you come across, if you keep learning, that is the secret of this system. You keep learning every day, every time. Don't feel like you are too big. There is something that someone that will enter this system today will discover you that you are in the system for years you will not know. So that is why you know that is why you have to mellow down to know that this system is too vast for one person to understand. So I think this is going to be it for today's video. If you have any challenge, then go to the Telegram section, drop your questions there. We can tackle it there so that if it is something that I can also do a video, because there are some persons that ask me to do this video. Okay, so if you are having challenge, there is a particular place that you want us to address, you can still drop it so that we can also treat it. Okay, so this is Biki FST. Do well, like what we are doing, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is all that you are going to pay for this wonderful experience. This is going to be it for today's video. Thanks.